What happens if you spend at least 20 minutes outside every single day? In 2017, I set out to find out. Welcome to the Humans Outside Weekly Diary, where I tell you my own lessons from a life spent outside. What did I do and learn while going outside this week? That and this week's Real Outdoor Hero, up next. We talk about turning to the outdoors for daily health and wellness, but have you ever used it to make you a more productive worker? Here's the deal, guys. I am an introvert. I don't actually know if that's why I need closed off alone time to think or not, but I'm guessing it is. I need to be alone, and I need to put in a bubble away from my normal day-to-day life to have good ideas. I first discovered the power of this kind of retreat in 2015 when my friend Holly and I went on what we dubbed a mastermind retreat. After a work trip to Texas, I met up with her at her mom's timeshare on Canyon Lake in Texas and spent a few days just brainstorming what was then the Humans Outside blog. I just needed that space to think. I spent a lot of time just staring at the water, lap on the shore, and it felt like something changed in my brain, like if you reset a computer. Going forward, as I spent more and more time outside, I finally developed that daily outdoor habit in September 2017 that I now have kept up for over 3 years. And I look to different tools to keep my brain going strong and the good ideas coming. I unclog those pipes pretty regularly on long runs, and I tend to have a lot of good ideas in airplanes. I think it's something about no distractions and a lot of white noise. I whip out a legal notepad and the big ideas just show up. So you can imagine how dry things are feeling on the thinking front over here after months of not running and zero air travel since March. Oh, I knew I needed to shift and come up with a way to lock myself in a room somewhere and do some serious new thinking. And that's when I remembered the retreat I did with Holly. I took a peek at the calendar, realized that this weekend was the only one I had free anytime soon, booked an Airbnb in one of my favorite Alaska places, Seward, and set out for an Amy retreat. The big tasks for this retreat were threefold. First, brainstorm and start planning season 3 of the podcast for you. Second, have some solo time in nature and stare at some waves since Seward is on the coast. And third, sleep. I'm talking to you now just 30 minutes before I pack up to head home, and I'm happy to say that it's mission accomplished on all 3. I don't drink and I didn't take a sleep aid, but I still slept 12 and 11 hours respectively on my nights here. I must have needed that. Despite the fact that it was around 10 degrees here with a stiff breeze, I logged that staring at the waves time, first with a few walks on the coast, and then with a 4.5-mile hike out Lowell Point. You can check out a video of some of that on our Humans Outside YouTube channel, Facebook, or linked and embedded in the show notes for this episode. It was a long drive down here, 4 hours on some very icy and dark roads since sunset is about 4:30 p.m., and I didn't leave home until after work at 2:15 p.m. But I can say that it was completely worth it. The views I saw along the Cook Inlet at sunset on the drive down alone filled my brain. The stars I stared up at for 20 minutes when I arrived were everything. The mountains, the lapping water, the crunchy snow and ice, all food for the soul. And the locking myself in a cabin with a heater, bed, bathroom, coffee pot, and small kitchen? Super meaningful and productive. I'll have a video and blog post soon about why you should absolutely take this kind of retreat for yourself and some ideas for how to find the space to do it. The rest of my outdoor time last week looked more usual with walks in the woods and hot tub time, with one glorious exception: a nighttime, moonlit, stargazing, 5-mile cross-country ski with Rachel and Claire, 2 of my so-called running wives. We headed out to celebrate Rachel's birthday, and they were kind enough to pick an activity, classic cross-country skiing, that I can safely do. We headed up into the beautiful Hatcher Pass as the sunset skied up Archangel Road. We saw 3 other people the entire 90-minute ski, but thousands of amazing stars. We wore character onesies because why not? I was dressed as a reindeer with my moose antler hat because it's fun. We sweated, skied, and had just the best time. And here's the thing. I did not want to ski at night. I was way outside my comfort zone doing that, but I made myself do it, and I'm so glad. As a side inspiration for this week, take the risk, guys, and do the thing outside your comfort zone. It's worth it. On that ski and over my hike in Seward, I wore a snow skirt. Now, if you're anything, like the people on a Facebook forum I recently saw who had their ever-loving minds blown by the idea of a snow skirt, I'll break it down. A snow skirt is a skirt that's long or short, goes over tights or pants, and is down or synthetic to keep your butt and legs warm. It's like a wearable blanket. I have two short ones. One that's more like a sleeveless dress because it has like a vest and it zips all the way up, and one that's a mini skirt. The mini skirt one is made by Smartwool, and it is so completely awesome that it's my outdoor hero for you this week. What's not to like about an extra lap and butt blanket that you can wear? Nothing. If you live somewhere cold, look into getting one of these. You can wear it for almost any outdoor activity. If you want to see photos of my retreat or ski time, check out the Humans Outside on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, I absolutely want to see your outdoor time too. Share it on Instagram with #HumansOutside365. Until next time, I'll see you out there.